Well, we had the build-up last week. Lindsey Graham shouting out all the things we wanted to hear, got the most skeptical people really interested in this announcement on Monday and what Trump was going to announce. Threatening Russia, talking about killer sanctions. What we got really on Monday wasn't very much at all. I'll explain. What we got was a fizzled out pop from what was a sales like pitch on 3 or 4 days before and all over the weekend. This almighty sanctions bill and threats were coming on to Russia. What we got to have into consideration is, one, all they've done is open the arms sales to Europe for them to buy the weapons to supply Ukraine. Let's make one thing clear, Mr. Trump. This isn't America supporting Ukraine. This is America supporting America. Like a car you buy on the forecourt and you buy it outright, when you drive it off the forecourt, it then becomes yours. It's still not owned by the dealership. If Europe supports and buys these weapons for Ukraine, that's Europe supporting Ukraine. So I don't think in the long term there's a policy change. I don't think this is really changed the Trump administration's view on Ukraine. You have to go back 6 months and look at that and just see what they've done. Cancelled all humanitarian aid, defunded the organizations that are looking into war crimes, and especially the child abductions, the Ukrainian kids that have been abducted by Russia. We have to look at the stop-start military support. We have to then look at just even their attitude, where Trump has pretty much suggested Ukraine is responsible for Russia's invasion in 2022. So we only have to look at that and pretty much see for ourselves that the White House, the Trump administration, isn't a fan of Ukraine. And I will go as far as to say that I'm pretty skeptical of anything going forward, especially since this weekend, where long-range missiles were promised and sanctions were promised, and nothing immediately, no immediate pressure was put on Russia, despite in the same week 30% tariffs placed on the UK and Europe. That should tell you everything. So all we can do is wait 50 more days, where I don't see anything really changing. Love Ukraine.
So I want to ask you this question. Why did you fire the entire team investigating war crimes committed by Russia in Ukraine? Why were those people fired?
Sir, I believe that office was consolidated, and the work of that office, it will be conducted by the regional bureau and by the staff at posts overseas.
Now, all of this is fine. People are let go from there that we're assisting. I worked with the prosecutor from Ukraine as they were training their own people to deal with these. Here's the kind of crimes they've been committing. They've been committing serial rapes of teenagers by Russian soldiers. They were targeting maternity wards of hospitals. They were targeting emergency responders coming to the aid to give medical care to these innocent people that were being attacked. They committed torture of the worst kind against innocent civilians in communities like Bucha. They also took 20,000 children, abducted them from their families. Who knows where they are now? These are the kind of crimes that they're committing. And accountability. I mean, this administration, I guess, is talking a lot about accountability for teenagers undergoing sexual assaults. Well, what about here? What about what happened here? Making cuts in that area right now is critical in terms of helping Putin use terror